welcome back, part 2 of my Monster Prom house, and it's time to decorate. So in the common spaces that they share, I need to have a kitchen because most of these guys eat, a place where they can sit and play games, a dining area that's more for parties, so I put in a bar and music and the keg because even the more reserved quiet characters in Monster Prom are still pretty down for a party. There's also a little library room with a nice spot to read and play chess. You'll see later when I get to the rooms that I put a game table in Oz's room, which I then move into the main living space and swap out for a computer in his room. Overall there's 6 bedrooms, one for each of the characters that I chose in the previous video and that you saw at the start, and 3 bedrooms, one on each floor. I'm going to zip in and out with the voiceover of this because there's no way I can yap for the full length of this video. I pulled out some items for each of their rooms that I knew I wanted to use for them, so I wasn't sitting here scrolling through items to find the specific ones I wanted whilst recording. Scott is a werewolf. He's not the brightest, but he's a good boy. Loyal friend, loves sports, all kinds of balls, and pranks with Polly. So I made sure to give him a bunch of sports themed wall decor. I did actually swap out the computer in his room for a fitness machine, as that fit his personality more. I gave him a skylight and a telescope, which he might not know how to use really, but he's into astronomy. Vicky is a zombie. Her alternative name is Blue. She wears blue and likes cutesy things. Is a pretty easygoing, nice girly. She's also a genius, overachiever, straight A student, loves robotics and mechanical things. So I was going to put the robotics station from university in her room, but decided it would probably make more sense and give me more space if I gave her a workshop area as well. Milo is a non-binary reaper. They are all about living life to the fullest and love fashion. They're very extravagant and glam, and an influencer with a big following. I had to make sure their room included this cool window from Realm of Magic, because if anyone had this window, it would be them. I wanted to put the video station in their room from Get Famous, but it just wouldn't fit with the other items I wanted, so I had to give them a computer and pretend I make content with that instead. They have the fancy wardrobes and the vanity. I decorated it with a maximalist style as that fits them, so it's a bit out there with the patterns. Oz is the embodiment of fear. He's an anxious guy who is older than time itself. Unfortunately, he doesn't have much notable personality beyond that, so it was a bit hard to envision what a room for him would look like. He likes geeky things like comics and board games, which is why I initially put the game table in here. I went with this overall colour theme of black with yellow accents, dark mind, dark room. He got the smallest and simplest room as I really wasn't sure what to do with it, so I did him a bit of a disservice, I'm afraid, but it's still okay. Polly is a party ghost. She's already dead, so she does whatever she wants without fear of risk. I gave her the vibrating heart bed because she loves woohoo. I mean, they all do, but this bed seemed the most Polly. She likes literature, chemistry, chess, and just having a good time. I put another bar in her room, in the window nook. I doubt it's actually functional, it's more for the vibes. I also made sure to include the toilet wine. You'll see when I furnish the bathroom on this floor. Joy is a witch. She's part of a coven of 3, so she's got the dark, kind of gothic witch aesthetic. She loves reading, so I had to give her another reading spot and bookcase up here. She's also a singer in a band, so I put the vinyls on the wall, and her favourite colour is purple. She also has the tower as part of her room, which is just a tiny space with nothing in it, but again, vibes. lastly is Vicky's workshop. I just made a small brick shed tucked out the back for her robotic station and the woodworking table too, as that was the other closest thing that made sense for her. I hope you enjoyed this random idea for a video. I did put the empty shelf of this house on my gallery, as I figured it's more usable without the very specific theme decor I'm adding, but I could upload the fully furnished version too. Let me know what you think. I have some more seasonal build ideas, so I will see you soon.